Have you ever looked at your savings and wondered, is it enough? Should I still be investing at my age? Or is it too risky now? If so, you're not alone. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and even beyond quietly carry questions like these. After decades of working, saving, and supporting families, retirement is supposed to feel like a time to finally exhale, a time for peace. But the truth is, money worries can still whisper in our ears, especially when the world around us feels uncertain. Maybe you've already retired, or perhaps you're just easing into it. Either way, today's video is for you. Welcome to the Age of Beauty, and in this episode from our playlist, How to Manage Your Money After 60, we're exploring investing after 60. Secrets to manage your money after 60. Let's talk about investing in this stage of life calmly, clearly, and with care. When you hear the word investing, it might bring up images of stock charts, financial news tickers, or complicated jargon. But at its heart, investing is simply about helping your money grow safely, steadily, and with purpose. And yes, even after 60, you can invest. In fact, you should if it's done wisely. The key is this: your investing goals after 60 are different from what they may have been in your 30s or 40s. Back then, it was about growth. Now it's about preservation, income, and security. Let's take a moment to walk through what that means. First, think of your retirement nest egg like a garden. Some plants are tall and risky, they grow fast, but can get blown over by a storm. Others are low, steady, and offer fruit season after season. After 60, you want fewer risky plants and more reliable ones. That's why many financial advisors recommend low-risk, income-generating investments. These include bonds, especially government or high-quality corporate bonds, dividend-paying stocks from large, stable companies, real estate investment trusts, REITs, which offer regular payouts, fixed annuities, which can provide guaranteed income for life. These tools don't promise quick wins, but they do offer predictable income. And in retirement, that matters more than ever. Let me tell you a short story that brings this to life. A viewer named Raymond from Sussex, England, wrote to us a few months ago. He had worked in IT for over 30 years and retired at 62. At first, he was excited, no more alarm clocks, time for gardening and travel. But within a year, he felt uneasy. His savings were in a high-growth stock portfolio, the kind he had built in his 40s. But after a market dip, he saw a significant loss, and it rattled him. Raymond decided to meet with a local financial planner. Together, they adjusted his portfolio. They moved a large portion into bonds and dividend-paying funds. They set up automatic monthly withdrawals, almost like a paycheck. The market still moved up and down, but Raymond didn't panic anymore because his core income was steady. What Raymond learned, and what I want to share with you, is that peace of mind is worth more than a few extra points of return. The goal isn't to beat the market. It's to support your lifestyle quietly and confidently. Now let's talk about a few practical steps you can take today to invest wisely after 60. Step 1. Assess your risk tolerance. Ask yourself, how would I feel if the market dropped tomorrow? Would I lose sleep? If the answer is yes, it's time to shift towards safer options. You're no longer trying to double your money, you're trying to make it last. Step 2. Diversify, but don't complicate. You don't need 20 different accounts and a dozen types of funds. A simple mix of bonds, blue-chip dividend stocks, and maybe 1 or 2 index funds can be enough. Keep it understandable. Step 3. Consider your timeline. Even at 65 or 70, you may need your money to last 20 or even 30 more years. So investing isn't off the table, it just needs a softer touch. Step 4. Keep some cash accessible. Having 6 months' worth of living expenses in a savings or money market account ensures that you won't need to sell investments when the market's down. Step 5. Avoid emotional decisions. It's natural to feel nervous when markets dip, especially when you're retired. But making sudden moves can do more harm than good. Patience is a form of strength. And finally, step 6. Don't be afraid to ask for help. A financial advisor, even for just a one-time consultation, can look at your full picture and help you build a plan that suits you, not someone else. There's also the question of passive income. Many people assume it's only for the young, but that's not true. In retirement, passive income can come from rental properties, royalties from creative work, or even small online businesses. If you have a skill like photography, crafting, or writing, consider gentle ways it could bring in a few extra dollars. Not for pressure, but for peace of mind. Now, a brief word about downsizing. For some, moving to a smaller home or a more affordable area can free up cash to invest or simply lower monthly expenses. It's not about giving up. It's about choosing what truly matters now. And let's not forget Social Security, pensions, and other guaranteed income. These are foundational. If you're fortunate to have a pension, that becomes a reliable anchor in your financial ship. Combine that with Social Security and a portion of income from safe investments, and you've created a triangle of stability. So what's the real secret to managing your money after 60? It's not found in a trendy stock or some complex investment strategy. It's found in clarity, consistency, and confidence. Knowing what you have, spending thoughtfully, investing with care, and trusting yourself to make smart, steady decisions. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be rich. You simply need to be informed and willing to make small shifts toward security. If you're watching this and still feel unsure, take heart. You're not alone. And there is time to make things better calmly, one step at a time. This stage of life, your 60s, your 70s, it can be rich, joyful, and financially peaceful. You've worked hard for this moment. You deserve to enjoy it. If this video helped bring clarity or comfort, please like, share, and subscribe to The Age of Beauty, because financial peace is your right, and this chapter of life should feel secure and beautiful. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.